All right, we're going to take a look at your project. First off, on the lava bases, there's the bones are there. What we're going to do is we're going to put in sporadic, tiny little bits of gravelly texture on the sides and on the top, not a lot. And then some of them are going to have little lava bubbles made out of green stuff. So take a good look at these bases. This is good corking, which means it's been roughed up. It has various levels. There is some bad corking right there. We're going to fix that, where it's like two things of cork obviously on top of each other. Oh, I'm here with Jonah. Say, Jonah and me, and what else? Okay, so there's 10 predators on jet bikes. Feel free to jump in, Jonah, if you'd like. And then they have deep magnetization on them. And they stick on very nicely and go up and down. So that's great for storage. And here we've got Trajan Valorous. These two guys, Alea and whoever.
Valerian.
Valerian, is that the name of it?
Yes.
Like the movie, huh? Here, let me just... Oh, I didn't... Nope, I did. Here it is. Okay, here we go. Alaris Custodian 3. Where are those? Okay, so that's those guys. Those guys are huge. That's fantastic. Virtus Praetors 10. Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle jet bike. Here's these two guys. They both have unhelmeted heads. Mm-hmm. All right, good. So you'll be able to tell those guys really easy. And then next up is Custodes Wardens with Addercite Spears 5. And then same thing with Pyrrhite Spears. So here's where we're going to have to make a modification. Go ahead, explain.
Yeah, all right. So these two were turned into the Shield Captain and...
Vexillor.
Yes. But they were taken from the Warden bodies when they should have been taken from the Guard bodies.
Right, of which we have 5.
Yes. So we're going to be moving the weapons from over here onto the Warden bodies.
Unless the client wants to supply us with an extra box of these guys.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome, because then we could keep these cooler looking figures and have the models for these. But then, of course, what are we going to do with these guys? Okay, continue.
So we've got all the spears, all the weapons for the Wardens. So
okay,
it'd be pretty simple to just switch them out.
All right, let's look next. Excuse me for interrupting you, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
Shield Captain on foot and Vexillus Praetor. We already talked about those two. There's 30 Sisters of Silence Prosecutors. And as I was pointing out to Jonah, these girls are actually pretty cheap in the game. Like, they do not cost many points. Valerian and Alea, that's these two guys. Contemptor Achilles Dreadnought. And then he was supposed to be lunging, and this is what we ended up with for that. If it's not lungy enough, we can definitely crack that open and work on that. And then Aquilon Terminator Squad of 3, 2 of those, and that's these guys here. And let's see, an Atelemon Dreadnought. And that guy has 6 weapons.
Yes.
Okay, great. Ta-da! All right, and that's that army, like super, super close. The only question is, are we going to end up transferring weapons from those guys to these, or are we going to pick up another box? Do you have any comments?
Nope.
Oh, the other thing is, something we do commonly is put in a metal peg here. So that's why these haven't been done yet, because we put in a metal rod that's like thoroughly attached. And that's stronger than the plastic thing. And these things are pretty beefy, so it kind of calls for that. So we're just going to get some advisement on how to do this, because we can just put the plastic pegs on them very easily. Okay, any other comments? Did I miss something?
No, I think that
all right. So Jonah, you're going to be finishing this up. Yeah. And just remember this piece of bad corking there, because you know how I feel about bad corking. and how I feel about good corking. All right, thanks a lot for tuning in.